And back to the top story we continue to follow very closely for you. TD Bank and the computer glitch that turned into a real banking nightmare. Consumer reporter Michelle BUCKMAN is back with the real deal on what went wrong. Michelle.
Well, you guys, at any bank, here's how it works. Transactions done during the day are reconciled overnight. It's a process known as batch posting. Now, the problem started when TD integrated its systems with Commerce Bank over the weekend. It took a little bit longer than expected, so those overnight postings should have been posted by Monday morning. Well, those were delayed. Hope you can hear me now. Now, those overnight postings that were supposed to happen over the weekend, they were delayed. Then the system crashed, delaying postings on Tuesday and Wednesday and so on, and the problems just snowballed. Joining me now, Anthony Mongeluzo, Pro Computer Service. So that's the gist of what happened, but the question still remains, what happened? How could this happen?
There's a million different ways this could have happened. First off, we're looking at an international bank trying to convert to a regional bank into one operating system. Tons of glitches. It's kind of like almost on the weekend if you're trying to stick a square peg in a round hole. Once Sunday hit, they probably kept pushing and pushing, and there should have been more time given to understanding the computer process and making sure that this integration would have been successful.
But this is not the first time this has happened. Banks have merged before. Major corporations have merged before. Why was this integration such a mess?
In a couple of weeks, we're going to find out why it was a mess. I'm sure there's going to be some reports that come out. But the question I have is, why wasn't this tested? They had the system for over a year. If I were one of the executives at TD, I would have ran the test 100 times. They could have converted in a safe environment and probably avoided this disaster.
And maybe some criticism that they decided to do this at the end of the month, the last weekend at the end of the month when people are trying to pay their bills. Not great timing?
Not great timing. Not at all.
All right. Anthony Mongeluzo, Pro Computer Services, thank you so much for joining us. And of course, we can continue to follow developments on this TD Bank issue. You can follow it all on myfoxphilly.com.